What's up YouTube, COD4Man221 here, and welcome to Season 4. We're on another episode, and we are playing a 4 vs 4 on Red Bull Express. We are playing with Schnappy, Nick, and Miko Zhang. And so this should be a pretty good match here. Red Bull Express is actually quite a... I memorized this on COH 1. It was recreated for COH 2, but the big defining thing about this map is the fact that there's fuel on both edges of the map, and then the munitions. It's very linear. You know, you have victory point, fuel, munitions, victory point, and the other thing on the other side. It's completely linear and symmetrical. Yes, that's right. So, as you can see, I'm playing as a Soviet, so I'm getting a bunch of conscripts. My doctrine allows conscripts to hit the dirt, which, as we remember, from the original when there's just the Soviets and the Wehrmacht, these things were ridiculous. It would protect your conscripts. Basically, they don't move, but they can still shoot, which is awesome. I have guard riflemen. I also have PPSHs, which I'm going to be using on my conscripts. That's a big part of my plan here. And I'm going for the middle. You can see Mick is going for the left, and Schnappy is on the right side here as the British. And Nick is in light blue here. So, and we're going to be going up against a bunch of Wehrmacht players and one OKW player. And the OKW player is in the south. He's purple, and his name is Letton. Yeah, I gotta say, conscripts are a great unit if you can upgrade them. They're usually not too good if they're not upgraded.
Combat engineers are standing by.
So I'm gonna build some SAMX to protect me. Now my opponent has a machine gun here and a mortar. He's gonna start pounding my position here, and that is not good. I'm trying to help Nick. Nick is currently getting doubled here, like he likes to. Like he likes to get doubled all the time. So I'm sending a lot of support over to Nick, and my flanking force should help. I also have a unit over here to try to take out these guys that are behind the wood right there, the lumber pile. Molotov goes off there. Let me throw another Molotov on this machine gun. So we're going old school here, and that should push them back at least. And he's outnumbered the OKW player here, so he is going to be in trouble. So we have managed to save Nick here. In the north, there's two snipers that are very hard for Mick to stop here. And they stole Nick's machine gun back here. And I cannot allow them to take this, so I am a little bit blobbed up right here, but we're going to make sure we don't allow this machine gun to fall. And look at this, they're going to lose 2 units right here. So that's really hurt the OKW player. In fact, he has no infantry left. He's been absolutely wiped out. He just recruited some units on the field here, but he is devastated. And the sniper's being microed pretty well against Mick over here. So we're losing our own fuel, but we do have both fuels currently. So I'm currently back teching. Actually, I didn't even build the special rifle command. So I'm trying to get a machine gun here. So my opponent over here has not really done anything. He's kind of holding the front line here, Darth Hideous, and his plan is to basically, I think he's gonna try to get a reinforcement, a medic bunker up here, kind of a forward base near the front line, and it's kind of protected. It's a little tricky. Like I might have built it along the back here, so it'd have protection from mortars, but he can do whatever he likes. So I'm grabbing a machine gun now. I do have 3 conscript squads. One's getting healed up.
Heavy machine gun team prepared for combat.
I have 2 engineer squads also. And we definitely know that his position is right here, the OKW player. He has an MG34. So he must have gone with, let's grab him right here, the Luftwaffe ground forces so he can get the MG. So they're going to make another push into here. Nick has had to retreat and reinforce. And you can see they've taken the building here. My flamethrower's right. I knew they were going to do this, so I'm going to force this unit back. So now I made this building. They basically can't operate it. Let's go on to this side. As you can see, Mick has been pushed back in. The snipers have really doing some damage. 3 kills and 9 kills on that sniper. So that's about 2 full squads have been wiped out. A lot of fighting is on this side. You can see Schnappy is doing a good job killing the MG right here. Maybe he wiped the MG, even better. Now this is a great mansion here, but keep in mind that it cannot fire from, there's no windows on this side, so your opponent can flank around and easily kill an MG that way. So I've actually briefly hopped in with a flamethrower here. I'm gonna hop out of that house. Now this is a little blobby. I'll admit that. This is a little blobby here. Check this out. I'm gonna Oorah, haven't used this ability in a while, and we're gonna get behind these units here and try to wipe out this MG. Oorah, and then a Molotov cocktail on the mortar, and I push back this guy here, so he managed to dodge this, but that's okay. They're hitting me with a grenade here, so I'm gonna move up here. Nick is supporting with a nice machine gun there, and he has a lot of units here. Actually, he says one. We outnumber him right now with rifle units. I'm actually going to throw another Molotov cocktail on this unit in about 2 seconds. And if I can push these guys back, that would be excellent. Just collapse this position here, and I should do that. I managed to get my conscript out there alive, and these guys are getting burned up, but we were getting shot at by guys with MP40s, the support crew on the mortar there. So I managed to wipe out his MG, which is good there. You see the whole left side has fallen. And he got a utility cart, which is a good counter, but keep in mind you have to use the utility cart sparingly because there are grenadiers with Panzerfaust that would love to destroy you. See, so he's going to move in here and he's going to lose his car here. In fact, I think it's abandoned. Let's go on to this side here. You can see he's remanned his MG, or set up a new MG. And he has a flak truck now. He's going to need some kind of an AT gun here. I know, a field hospital. I figure since I have so much infantry and I have a decent amount of manpower, because conscripts are pretty cheap to reinforce. So you can, you know, there's only 20 manpower to reinforce them. That way we can heal up. See, our opponents have also gathered up a strong force over here. They're ready to push in on the middle. I just have one machine gun. Officially unlocked the PPSH. We're ready to go to town with that. I'm grabbing a T-70 to basically counter any machine guns I face, but we'll definitely be able to upgrade the conscript package here to make them upgrade with the MP40. The conscripts have PPSHs. Now that is almost dead. It's a shame that he's actually going to get away here, I think. Very, very lucky. He's going to have to repair that now. And now we have big assaults coming in. These guys have Panzer. Interesting, I upgrade with the anti-tank combat package here. I'm getting 3 mortars over here. I'm getting pushed back. I'm going to have to fall back here. Keep in mind, my squads are coming up, and we're all upgrading our things here, so we're ready to do some damage to these units here. Nick is flank around, which is good, but there's just a ton of enemies here. But we still draw in position, and he also has the buffers here. And I figure my T-70 will help. So I'm going to try to outflank this machine gun. It can't suppress all my units, so we're splitting off in 3 directions here. And I'm going to move it in Oorah. They're going to force to fall back here, so I've been able to outmaneuver his support weapons so far here. See, he's upgrading this with a medic station here. And just like this, the whole center is collapsing. However, Schnappy is still having some issues over here. So they do have some medics here just hanging out with the Soviets just all around them. So you can, we're actually just wiping out these units here, just letting me kill them. And the T-70 hasn't really got any kills here, but if it's lucky, it could get its first kill, or 2. So what I could use is a half-track here, and I could get a mortar if I want, but I don't want one. I'm going to try to help out my my ally on this side here. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to make sure I have good infantry support and not let these guys Panzerfaust me. Or if they do, they'll pay a heavy price for it, which they are. So there's an AT gun I have to take out here. Once I do that, I'll be fine because I know he just has snipers over here. I think I got hit by that guy. I'm trying to go kill the snipers here. He's going to try to retreat. So that's one sniper dead. I have to pull back. I'm going to lose my squad here, I think. And I will kill the sniper if it's the last thing my T-70 does. And that's a very good... It probably is one of the last things it's going to do. But I managed to get a nice hit there. So both snipers are killed here. And this side is now open for my ally here, Mick. And he has troops moving in here. So that was critical. He's basically lost a lot of his units here. I'm surprised that this car is actually beating my T-70. I have more conscripts going. I don't know why I popped smoke there. I have more conscripts coming in to fill the ones I lost here. And thankfully Nick built this really cool, well, it's just a fort assembly area, but oh, he's the advanced assembly area, so you can improve fortifications. And I've actually not used Nick's doctrine, I think, yet. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I bought this doctrine yet, but that's kind of cool. So smoke's down. He's going to take back our field, which is good because the Wehrmacht, the OKW on this side, does have their field. I'm getting my tank repaired also, but now they're doubling Schnappi over here, so this is bad. But at least the next mortar is shooting over the trees here, and there is a Cromwell over here. They have garrison this building. Now keep in mind they cannot shoot out of the side here. And they took some heavy couches. I don't know if I would have withdrawn all my troops like that. Yeah, the flak's going to back up because there's a tank over here. Vet 3 is repairing it. Food has the automatic repairs. Stand fast. Anyway, I'm trying to take out the bunker here. They put a bunker here to actually pin my guys down, so I'm gonna have to destroy both of these. So they're losing a lot of manpower and munitions by upgrading these. So this one's going first because it has my common engineers pinned down. He's gonna grab the AT gun, and that should be very, or not. Definitely should just grab the AT gun next time. And so the center has collapsed. The right flank, Nick is flanking around here and wiping out their mortars and other support. Oh, that is not good. So this is when the red player, who I destroyed all his snipers, decides to quit. So there you go. He raged and is gone now. And this is when the pink player, so the two players I was against, have now quit. However, the game is not over. The orange and the purple player are still in the match here.
The enemy is reduced to 200 points.
Nice. He actually put the... People forget this, but you can actually put the Raketenwerfer. I think that's the official name of it. Yeah, you can put this AT gun in the house here, which is nice. So I'm moving in, wiping out some mortars here, flanking the position again. And they are getting... They're just losing all their support weapons here. I did get my engine hit here by a grenadier squad, unfortunately. I'm getting actually suppressed by a machine gun over here. So I am retreating again. I wish if I hadn't been pinned, I would have been able to do something a little better there. But I am using this to help replenish my forces when I can. The buffer's just going to take that out. However, if the Grenadiers want to move in 1 versus 1, I'll take these guys down. You can see our PPSHs. I'm going to do hit the... Yeah, I used hit the dirt here. So you take very little losses when you hit the dirt. However, not to that kind of a tank. Or the scout car there. They are pushed deep into our lines. There's a massive hole in our lines here. They're actually threatening Nick now over here on his rear positions over here. But we do have a tank which is getting healed up here. So I have guard rifleman, and if this scout car wants to try to take me on, I'll destroy it. Now, this is a pretty good match in the beginning, especially with the fact that they lost. It was really critical when that guy lost both of his snipers. The T-70 did an excellent job with that. And now we're on kind of a cleanup operation on the left side here. The bunkers were lost early on. They lost 3 bunkers to snipers, and a lot of the support weapons are just getting outmaneuvered. So that's a nice grenade there. The flak's went up. They're building their headquarters right here, which is dangerous. That is in range of Nick's position here. You can see he's actually upgraded with the improved fortifications. That makes it even harder to kill. I've actually not seen someone use this, but that's actually pretty cool. He has a counter battery option also. So this is protecting the headquarters there. I once again been Panzer Schrecked here. I'm going to reinforce back here. And I have a T-34 on the field here to help me against any kind of light armor they have. They do have a bunch of Stugs over here. Keep in mind, they're going to get hit by the mortars over here. And the tank. Looks like his headquarters was damaged. And this can actually damage your rear armor pretty badly if you're not careful. And I have a T-70 in the middle. That's not going to do anything against the... Well, I mean, I could get behind this dude, possibly. Anyway, we're going to destroy the half-track here at least, so that's good. Looks like I got destroyed by some kind of a mine over there. I figured the munitions weren't this important. Look, we have some kind of... Something's going down here. It's an anti-building flame mortar support here. So, I guess I was supposed to destroy the headquarters there? Yeah, it's dropping some kind of stuff there. So White Phosphorus goes down. This is good. This will deplete the infantry's health here. It's weird how the computer likes to make Stugs. Look at this. We're just getting absolutely pushed back on the right side here. Need help stabilize that. Now, my men got pretty badly injured, actually. There. So I'm going to try to take out the Stug here. Pretty easy, just outflank it. It has no turret whatsoever. Problem is they have a second Stug here. So I actually got my tank killed there, which is kind of embarrassing. If I was expecting 2 Stugs now, they're all behind us over here, so this is not going to need to get my forces back into the fight here. So the only reason these guys are still in this game with 2 AI allies is probably due to the fact that they're making a lot of gains on this side here. Alright, but we have some tanks here now. Keep in mind that the EZ-8 is not that good against infantry here. But we are going to target, at least I'm targeting, this AT unit here first. And the mortars are raining down here. So that's gone. My infantry is moving up here. So we also have an Ostwind over here I got to be careful of. I call a Stormvik down. But I kind of need my munitions right now in case I need more PPSHs. You can see Schnappi's just destroying this blob now out there in the open. 5-man teams with 2 Brens each will absolutely destroy infantry. So they're pushed back here. Starting to make some gains on this side, even though that the computer's moving up a little bit with some troops here. I have a 4th conscript squad. This is a little overkill. Look at this great comment from Nick. Comets are indeed the heaviest British armor you can basically get in this game, and it even has tracked vehicle. They do have an AT gun they stole, though, from Schnappy.
The enemy is down to 100
So they have,
points.
yeah, they're down to 100 points here. So if we can just collapse this side here, they'll be in trouble. He's building another headquarters. That is 240 fuel here.
Engineers ready for assignment.
And, you know, not too far from the last one here. So 21 kills on this so far. So we need to close the leak here in the ship on the right side here. We need to plug that. I'm also grabbing a 152 millimeter gun howitzer to start bombarding the position here. So Nick's gonna flank the Stoogs over here, and they have an AT. We are getting 48 munitions because I'm going to call down a Sturmbeck now. We're getting 40 munitions because we own all the munition points, at least for now. I see the Sturmbecks are as overpowered as they used to be. Hasn't really done anything, the Sturmbeck. Okay, this is a blob. Now, you'll rarely see me blob, but this is a blob. I'm gonna call it exactly what it is. This is a Soviet blob. I got a little too bunched up here with a lot of units. Probably be good if I decided to butt in that vehicle, which I did. Yeah, I didn't. The Stormwick did pretty much nothing there for all the munitions I put into it. So I had to withdraw some units. There's a lot of tanks here, you know, breaking through the fence here. I'm going after this guy's headquarters, and you bet I'm targeting that headquarters around this area here. Or actually, maybe I don't know what I'm targeting actually with this. We'll see. Yeah. But he's going to lose his second headquarters here. I'm withdrawing my forces, hopefully trying to get them out alive. Nick is still sniping away at these guys. So I've lost another conscript squad. So I've lost a lot of infantry in this match here, but you can see he's now moving up here to outflank our position. I have 3 engineers back here to help repair. I'm getting a... Could have actually helped repair him. Nick's infantry, though, is blasting away at these guys. They also have a machine gun to help support. So that Stug is down. 5 kills to this guy, 5 infantry. I guess I didn't count the vehicle kill there. So our infantry in this condensed map has been able to operate better than our opponents. And also the fact that 2 of them quit they quit early on. Like, that really hurt their team. And just because the guy lost his snipers and they were losing on that side. So I have artillery raining down, trying to destroy this building once and for all. And I actually have 5 kills, so I managed to kill some infantry, I think, back here. Maybe. I don't know if I have the range there. It's not a super accurate gun, but just wiped out a whole infantry support gun, so that's... He's got to be careful here with his engineers. Anyway, another push is going on up here. You can just see their infantry is getting shredded by the British infantry. And my conscripts are back. Well, we got some new ones. We pulled them from the reserves. And they're down to 59 points, but they've taken the center back from us, which is unfortunate. This is almost dead. I'm an SU-85 to hit the Panzer IVs. The EZ-8 is over here now. And Nick's Comet, so brave that it's... Actually, I almost lost all my units here. Just trying to repair Nick's trench here. But it is worth pulling back at this moment here. My units are all in here in the center. And I have to fall back. My conscripts are getting... Look how many dead conscripts are here. Like, that's a little ridiculous. So I'm going to have to fall back here. I am reinforcing actually from this position. They've now taken that. The Panzer IV back. But if he tries to even get close to this area, the road here, he's going to get killed. I think my artillery is firing in the center here. This has been destroyed, so he's lost his second headquarters. He's built a third headquarters. He is. It's almost better if he just hadn't built a second headquarters and tried to get a King Tiger or something. He's actually probably saving for a King Tiger here, but I don't know if he'll last that long in this game. So they gave us some good pushback in the center here. That's my own artillery there, so I'm going to reinforce. But yeah, we have some nice bunkers, some nice fighting positions set up on the left side here. And yeah, there's a bunch of infantry over here again. They're manning an AT gun. They've damaged his engine, so he's in trouble again. Yeah, they've even outflanked him, and he's going to lose his EC-8 there, which is unfortunate. Yeah, you can see those 5-man Bren squads are just 13 kills on these guys, 6, but they're killing a lot of infantry though for that kind of a unit. Grenade going out, and that almost actually wiped that full squad there. So we've definitely plugged the gap on this side here. And my conscripts are dying for the motherland, trying to grab this center point here, and they're definitely doing a good job at that. I'm almost losing another squad here, and I managed to lose that squad. I was trying to get him back to this position here, but did not work. And I'm grabbing a Katusha now. And I have an AT gun. We need some kind of cover in the center, whether it be a mortar, just some basic smoke. And that unit almost got wiped out. They're taking this side. They actually managed to get... They probably popped out of the building. Yeah, this is the human. He probably popped out of the building and got around that emplacement there. So now it's tied again. But he's getting... We're pushing further into their base, and this looks like a AVRE Churchill, which is... If it actually hits right here, he is in so much trouble. He's got to move. Oh, he wiped out that. It's kind of like a Storm Tiger, but it reloads a lot faster and doesn't have as big as explosion. But it's still like the same concept of that. He's got to turn his armor. He cannot have his rear armor exposed, which he's doing right now. Soon enough, we'll probably see no more Volks with the Panzer Shreks. We'll have Panzer Faust. They'll have an option to upgrade. And I have a Katusha here. We have taken the center back. They're down to 25 points. We have all 3 victory points of this part, but they're pushing very... They're making a large push towards the fuel over here. A lot more infantry units, and the Katusha is firing currently. What looks like 1 kill. I guess I was firing around this area here. This artillery gun has 15, so not too bad. 1 vehicle is killed, bombarding their emplacements over here. But this is just chaotic. There's white phosphorus, a lot of artillery going down. My infantry are ready to be called into the fight here. I really don't have that much infantry, but Nick has got to be a little careful with this Vet 3 squad there. But the AVRE is here. That's going to push him back. And my Stormvik actually did some damage there. We managed to wipe out 3 AT guns have now been wiped out. Just a lot of action. I did enjoy this match here. I wish the guys hadn't quit early on, but I thought it was still fun to play. My artillery now has 16 kills. You have to support your tanks, otherwise you're going to get killed. So he's going to make us work a little bit more on vehicle preservation here. Look at them throwing smoke at the British here, trying to capture this. Now a smoke and a grenade, that's a good thing. These guys got caught on fire from something. I don't know what that was from. But yeah, these units, low health. The white phosphorus you use pretty well here. So I want to send my units in, but the white phosphorus is still burning away. So I'm going to send one unit and see if they take any HP damage, which they don't. And the Centaur is great against infantry, as we can see. Points being captured on that side. We're on the center. They're down to 6 victory points. Down to 5. They really... I mean, it was a good game to the guys who stayed. They put up a good fight. And that was definitely nice. There's a lot of artillery, too, in this match, which I enjoyed. I was getting a second Katusha, actually. So that was cool. Let's bring up the stats here. Here they are. A lot of kills for most of us. Yeah, you look at Nick at 197 kills. Great game to him there. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Conforman221 signing off. I'll see you guys in the next episode.